An amazing event in the history of country music took place on July 8, 2025 at the O2 Ritz in Manchester, England. This event took place in the United Kingdom. The winner of the 10th season of American Idol, Scotty McCreery, a crooner from North Carolina with a deep voice, led an entire audience of British admirers in a spirited sing-along to the famous song Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver. McCreery's ability to unite cultures via song was on full display during the improbable spectacle, which was captured in a video that was published on Instagram. It demonstrated the widespread appeal of country music. Fans and members of the media alike have been praising the beauty of a Southern anthem that brought together thousands of people from across the pond as a result of this wonderful event, which is a part of his tour of the United Kingdom in May 2025. The triumph of the transatlantic. Since his victory on American Idol in 2011, when he was only 17 years old, Scotty McCreery has been a consistent presence in the country music industry. Known for successes such as 5 More Minutes, This Is It, and In Between, American country music artist Scott McCreery has built a devoted fan base with his use of a conventional country sound and storytelling that is accessible. His tour of the United Kingdom, which took place in May 2025 and was part of a larger European leg, comprised stops in London, Birmingham, Bristol, Glasgow, Belfast, and Manchester. It was in Manchester when his performance at the O2 Ritz became a craze on the internet. The tour came after the release of his 5th studio album, Rise and Fall, in May of 2024. The album made its debut at the top of the Billboard Top Country Albums chart, so establishing his position as a contemporary success in the country music industry. The show in Manchester was the pinnacle of McCreery's tour, but no one was prepared for the explosive moment that occurred when he began playing Take Me Home, Country Roads. As a result of the song's sentimental lyrics about West Virginia, which resonate far beyond the borders of the United States, it has become an essential component of American folk and country music. The song was initially recorded by John Denver in 1971. As a self-proclaimed devotee of traditional country music, McCreery frequently incorporates cover songs into his setlists in order to pay tribute to the origins of the genre. While the opening chords were being played in Manchester, the crowd exploded in applause, singing along with every word of the chorus, which went as follows: Country Roads, take me home to the place I belong. The video, which was uploaded to Instagram on July 8, 2025, showed McCreery beaming from ear to ear, his baritone voice merging with hundreds of voices from the United Kingdom in a moment of sheer ecstasy. The moment that went viral. Almost immediately, McCreery's Instagram photo, which was accompanied by the caption, "Gotta love the country roads sing-along in the UK," drew a lot of attention and received hundreds of likes and comments. He added text overlay to the video, writing, "I love singing country roads with my British friends," which was a reference to the unforeseen relationship that developed between them. The comment section was swamped with love from fans, with one user commenting, "UK fans loved it," and another user exclaiming, "Everybody was singing with you, pretty much every song." A supporter from the United Kingdom weighed in, saying, "It was a fantastic evening. We hope to see you again very soon." A number of news organizations, including Parade and AOL, reported on the event, describing it as a legendary sing-along that demonstrated McCreery's capacity to connect with audiences all across the world. The popularity of the sing-along was not solely due to the fact that the song was well known. A significant contribution was made by McCreery's friendly appearance on stage and his genuine excitement. In the video, he can be seen expressing his support for the crowd, lifting his arms to magnify their voices, and laughing as the audience takes over the chorus. One commenter characterized the atmosphere inside the O2 Ritz, a historic venue with a capacity of 1,500, as nothing like it in the world, as the audience yelled out the lyrics, creating an environment that was reminiscent of a small-town pub. The event highlighted the growing popularity of country music in the United Kingdom, where festivals such as Country to Country, C2C, and tours by musicians such as Riley Green and Brothers Osborne have spurred a growing fan base for the genre. The rebirth of country music in the world. In recent years, there has been a rise in the popularity of country music in the United Kingdom, and the year 2025 is building up to be a significant year. Massive crowds have been in attendance at events like the Highways at the same location, which took place. Jackson Dean, Carly Pearce, and Kane Brown are among the artists who have revealed their plans to tour the United Kingdom. Additionally, Morgan Wallen and Ella Langley will be performing at Hyde Park in July of 2024. McCreary's sing-along was able to tap into this wave, demonstrating that the concepts of home, heart, and community that are prevalent in country music appeal to people all over the world, even in a country that does not have any mountains in West Virginia. In this particular instance, the song "Take Me Home, Country Roads" is a very appropriate selection. According to American Songwriter, which referred to it as one of the most crowd-pleasing songs in the history of country music, the song's straightforward melody and evocative lyrics make it an easy song to sing along with. McCreary's decision to perform it was not intended to be a show-stopping performance. He disclosed this information in an interview with Billboard that took place on July 9, 2025. He stated, "I just threw it in because I love the song and I figured someone might know it. What I didn't anticipate was that the entire room would sing every word." A sense of shared discovery between the artist and the audience was created as a result of the spontaneity, which contributed to the pleasure of the moment. A look at McCreary's career and his appeal. The journey that led McCreary to this point in time began in Garner, North Carolina, where he spent his childhood singing in church and looking up to musicians such as Elvis Presley and George Strait through his idolization. When he was only 17 years old, he won American Idol, which catapulted him into the public eye. Since then, he has navigated the profession with a focus on honesty. His album Rise and Fall, which was released in 2024, featured a significant amount of classic country music. Songs such as Cabin in the Solo and Love Like This both received accolades for the sincere storytelling that they contained. His tour of the United Kingdom was a risky move because performing in front of overseas audiences can be challenging for country singers. However, McCreary's approachable character and flexible setlist, which included both original songs and covers such as Country Roads, were successful in overcoming critics. Additionally, the Manchester sing-along brought to light McCreary's talent for generating experiences that bring people together. McCreary's performances are known for their emphasis on connection, in contrast to those of other musicians who rely on extravagant staging or pyrotechnics. The audience at the O2 Ritz witnessed his engagement with the public, which included him telling jokes about his fondness for fish and chips from the United Kingdom and sharing stories about his wife, Gabby, and son, Avery. "Scotty is like your friend who just happens to have a killer voice," according to a post that was made on by one of the attendees. This Country Roads moment made us feel as though we were all in the same place at the same time. With a broader perspective, this sing-along was more than simply a moment to make you feel good. It was also a reflection of the growing global reach of country music. The genre, which was formerly considered to be uniquely American, has found a home in the United Kingdom, where fans appreciate the emotional depth and storytelling that it offers. During the year 2025, the United Kingdom's country music scene was jam-packed with performances by musicians such as Maren Morris, Tyler Childers, and Zach Bryan, all of whom were able to attract sellout crowds. McCreary was one of the performers that was invited to participate as part of the Grand Ole Opry Centennial celebration, which included a show in London. This event greatly magnified the genre's appeal, particularly on a global scale. Discussions regarding the ability of music to bring people together were also inspired by the event. A musician from North Carolina leading followers from the United Kingdom in singing a West Virginia song is a reminder that music has the capacity to transcend geographical boundaries in a world that is frequently divided by politics and borders. McCreary expressed his thoughts on this matter in a post that he published on July 10, 2025, where he wrote, "Never thought I'd hear Country Roads sung so loud in England. You guys, music is a language that spans the globe." This attitude was mirrored by fans, with one commenter stating, "This is why we love country music. It brings us all together, regardless of where we're from."